Sakamoto here, and I just finished another day of work at the high school where I teach English. And right behind the school there's a trail that goes up into the mountains and ends at a castle that looks down over the town. That's the name of the castle. It just means Hachiman Castle, I guess. And I'm lucky to have such a beautiful hike that I can do every day for exercise. It's very steep, and then it kind of evens out, and I have a view of the valley on either side of the trail. Here's another view from the trail. There's like a little outlook where you can stop and take a peek at what's out here. There's the town of Gujo Hachiman, part of it anyway, beneath me. So this is Hachiman Castle. It's a beautiful castle, and it's fun to hike up here. I can come up here anytime I want. So usually I try at least 2 or 3 times a week to run up here after work just to try to get in shape. It's a difficult hike for me because I'm out of shape. But anyway, it's a great spot. It's a nice view from up here. And I wish I knew more about the history of the region, because apparently this castle changed hands a few times during a bunch of wars and has a very exciting history. Some guy built it, then he left it, put someone in charge, then he changed sides and had to come back and take the castle away from the person he gave it to. Something like that. And then in the middle of all that there was a farmers' revolt, which sounds great to me. For once, the peasants said, you know, we're tired of all you guys abusing us, and we're not going to do it anymore. No more food for you. And I think the farmers either won that revolt or made quite an impact. I'm sure most of them were tortured horribly afterwards, but anyway, kind of a interesting history that I plan on learning more about and will report back to you once I figure out what happened in the farmers' revolt in Gujo Hachiman. By the way, there's a drinking fountain here, and whenever I come here and there are a lot of tourists, I always embarrass everybody and myself by turning it the wrong way and spraying water straight up into the air. So here's the fountain, right? And you just give it a little turn like this, take a drink, and then by the time I'm done drinking, I forget which way I had to turn it off, and I turn it the wrong way, and it goes like that. And it basically gets everybody around me wet, and then I have to say "gomenasai," things like that, which means I'm sorry in Japanese. Okay, so there's always an opportunity to embarrass yourself in Japan, especially at Hachimanjo. Sakamoto signing off.